Hey Golf Gang, and welcome back to, I think I'm on part 9 of the simulated league start. Check the card for full details, and of this new publicly available Heist build. Where are we? Well, we are in Act 10. There we go, we have done all of the quests. We have just completed Merc Lab. So we now have Quartz Infusion, Rapid Assault and Avatar of the Chase. We managed to make quite a few chaos. We got up to about 7 or 8 chaos. So I traded that back to the main account here. And we brought a Queen of the Forest, which according to Ninja on day 1, as long as it's not linked and or 6 sockets, they go for 1 to 2 chaos. So that was that done. And then I brought some chromes and some fusings, and we just had these boots drop in Merc Lab, and we got the enchant from there as well. So yeah, we've traded some fusings and some jewelers to resort our gear out. So we still have our Hero's Bite, our two loot hoop of walls, which we got earlier. We've got our Queen of the Forest on. We've got this lovely belt, tri-res with crafted life. We've got these 3-step assault boots, mainly for the 25% move speed. We're always phasing, so we've got that avoid elemental ailments, plus 100% increased evasion during onslaught, which we have onslaught as well. So it's yeah, they'll do for now. We got these drop, and I crafted the lightning res on them and sorted out the sockets. We've still got our bow. I haven't done anything with that. I really need to scour that, and then I might throw one of these alch orbs on there. And then we've got our tri-res. Oh, I need to throw craft on that. Oops, why? Oh, because it's got, no, the helm has got intellect on, which I need apparently. What we would do is probably craft evasion on there, but not that one. We need to do this one. I don't think there's, oh, we've got evasion and life somewhere. There it is, but not that one, because that requires level 64, and we've got to keep there we go, just gives a bit more life. And now we can put our frostbolt back on. So we've updated our links as well. The Toxic Rain is still the same. Void Minute, Fish, Proj, Ballista Totem, Efficacy, Withering Touch. Our movement skills are now Frostblink, Second Wind, Phase Run and Life Tap support. Yes, I have permaphasing because I'm a raider, but Phase Run gives you an additional movement speed. So, you know, 36% increased movement speed is kind of cool. Down here we've got our castle damage taken, molten shell, increased duration, and we are using efficacy support because of the increase of skill effect duration, so our molten shell lasts ridiculously long time. Does it say how long? 6.6 seconds according to the tooltip, if that is correct, of course. Down here we've got our caustic arrow, void manipulation, vicious proj. Now, because our strength is 163, we are ignoring the fact that this empower is anomalous. We don't care about the strength requirement. A level 1 empower support will cost about 4C at day 1, so that's where we're at. I would have brought one of those. The Enlighten level 1 also costs 1C. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about my Enlighten. This build requires an Enlighten to run. I do have one, but I've leveled mine up, so these are now about 8 or 9x, which I doubt I'll get on this build, but we'll see how we go. Other than that, we've got our Queen of the Forest. I tried to get it to link and ran out of fusings. I tried to get the right colours, which, because the auras we're using, it's 2 red, 3 blue, and then grace. One of the blues being enlightened, so what I was trying to get is 2 red, 2 blue. It didn't quite go that far. I managed to get the 2 red by using jewelers to go 2 sockets, the chromes to go 2 red, and then I did 3 to 2 sockets until I hit a blue, and then I used the last of my jewelers at that point to just go 5 socket and hope. Unfortunately, I got the 2 green, so we've got grace, malevolence, defiance banner, and determination. And then at the moment we've got a Mirage Archer support still leveling up, just in case we need that after we do our level 59 to 60 endless heist running. So we do 2 hours of endless heist 59 to 60, so I'm at 14 hours played, so it should be about 16 to 17 hours played when I stop, and then I'll continue on leveling. We do have, oops, wrong button, come on, there we go. We do have all of these contracts here, and we've got 1300 markers. I have to ignore all of this. I'm not sure what that's doing in there. It's in the wrong place. There we go. So we've got all of this, and these are the chaos recipe stuff I started off with when we first started. Now what I'll do with the chaos recipe is I'll just turn off rings and amulets, because it's just going to be easier, and these items I could potentially have got whilst leveling, so it's a little bit of a fudgy. I've got to also be careful because I've got 55k of rogue markers set up here, 50k rogue markers. I'm currently going for an X, so technically I could, once I get up to 50k, I could trade those into myself and get an X. But yeah, we'll see how it pans out. We've also got this to run as well. As soon as I get another scout, I've just used them all to level down. One wisdom scroll on the scout sold to a vendor gets you a book of regression, which de-levels your character and reduces your XP down to 0 for that level. So I got up to level 64, did Merc Lab, and then leveled all the way back down, which is why I have no scours, and I used a couple of chaos to buy scours from my main stash, and as you can see I'm now completely out. Normally I'd trade in orbs of chance, but we've only got 14 orbs of chance, and we need those to buy contracts from the heist person. So that's where we're at now. We'll do 2 levels, and I'll put my essences now, because technically I have finished leveling up for now. So these will now go into our essence tab. There we go. We did have a GCP completed card set and 2 Society's Remorse. So one of these came from Society's Remorse, one of them came from handing in low level gems with quality on them, which is why we've got our quality tab here, much like we do with glass blowers. Can we get 2? Yes, there we go. Bonk. And that's how I get my glass blowers on League Start. We've also dropped 2 instilling orbs, so we need 3 more, and we can actually start crafting our flasks. We've got decent flasks for our level. We've got a nice granite flask, a OK jade flask. I'm not too happy with the prefix, but we need the suffix. We've got this gorgeous mana flask. We've got the Quicksilver flask that dropped and we rolled. I haven't put suffix on it. I don't want to roll something bad and then be forced to alteration orbit, so the increased duration will just sit there like that. And then we rolled a Sanctified Life flask as well, and that's got Corrupting Blood, so that's all good. We're in a good position to start our endless level 59 to level 60 endless heist, and like I said, that runs for about 2 hours. Now I'm not timing this as per League Start, which is why it's taking me 14 hours to get to this point. I am testing to see if this build works and if the league start potential is there. So far this build is amazing, and for speed wise I've got no buffs up, as you can see. We are just literally running. Oh, hold on, passive tree graph, there we go. As I said, we've got, that's our things. Now we have had to do some changes because you level down, you lose passive points. I spent one too many passive points. So what I did was drop the life node here, the life node here, and get the full suppression wheel. So I'm not sure what our suppression chance is now. We are at 94%, which I mean, normally I would come up here and get Mage Bane for 4 points, but I mean, we've got the refund points, we could do that, but then we lose stuff from elsewhere. So I'm going to see how it runs. Tunnels could be a bit of a problem because we don't have 100% suppression, but I'll see how we do and go from there. Now we've got this node, potentially we could unspec these 3, 4, 5, 6 points, put the Grace Reservation up here for 1. In fact, I might do that. I mean, we do lose a lot of evasion and the cooldown recovery. That's movement speed, that is movement speed as well. Oh, it's so hard to choose. I don't particularly want to lose that. Yeah, I don't think we can do it. I think we're going to be stuck without at 94%. Now technically what you could do is roll gear, like get a rare pair of boots or rare gloves with suppression on there just to cap that off, or even get a helm with it on. But you know, is that full up? Yes, it is. Good. Right, fine. So yeah, a bit of a ramble, but that's where we're at. I will alter the passive tree, the path of building I've been working on with these changes, and have to possibly backtrack. But that may I'll tell you what, it'll take some time. So I'll have to do a played again. So it's only 6 minutes. All right. So that's where we're at. It'll take about 10-15 minutes to do the POB, but I want to do it now while it's fresh in my head, and then I'll go on. So it'll probably be about just over 17 hours when I stop doing the endless heist, and I'll come back and do a quick video to show what we've currency we're at. So as you can see, this is our currency stash tab. We've got no card sets, we've got very few essences, and all of these are empty. I'm not using the flask tab at all, I'm not using the unique tab at all, and this is the gems from my previous characters and the rest of 3.17, which I don't want to move. Sorry, autism OCD, that's where they've got to go. We do have in our offhand some gems we've picked up, but they're just leveling up again, so there's nothing to worry about there. I'm not going to be selling those, some of them anyway. Right, rambling again, my bad, apologies for the long video, see you in the next one.